Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? I'm happy to bring you another unboxing video, and tonight we've got a brand new one, fairly recent because I haven't seen these online or reviews online yet or on YouTube, but it's the Shazam 12-inch TrueMoves movie figure. And as you can see by the box art here, there's Zach Levi, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You see him in that pose here, and there he is. I think they did a good job with the face sculpt on there. And there's a little side art, which looks pretty cool. Now, I did find this at my local Walmart. So there is the UPC code there that you can type in. Check out if your local Walmart's got it in stock. I think they probably just released these because I hadn't seen these anywhere online. Just to reiterate that again. And on the back, it's part of the TrueMoves set, which is pretty cool because it looks like there's a ton of articulation on these fairly cheap figures. I mean, this one was only about $10. But compared to like the Avengers one. And on the bottom there's also the other available figure you can get. I didn't see that one there. All I saw were the Shazam ones. And on the side here is the other ways you can pose Shazam, which looks pretty cool. And one of the main reasons why I bought this figure. And over here at the top looks like there's exactly 11 points of articulation, which is way more than what Hasbro produces for their own Avengers line. Hopefully they step up their game. Mattel's done a good job with this one with 11 points of articulation. All right, without further ado, let's get started on the unboxing. And right out of the box, here is Shazam. I don't know too much about this character, to be honest with you, because I'm not that up-to-date or well-versed in the DC universe. But I do know it's a movie that's come out in March. I'm looking forward to it. Here is the face sculpt of Zach. It looks pretty good, if you ask me, for something that's $10 compared to what I've seen Hasbro produce on their Titan Heroes line and the other DC universes. You can kind of swivel his head back and forth. It's a little bit tight, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And if you look on the back here, it's a little cloth cape, which is pretty neat. His hood is kind of like a hard plastic material. I kind of wish Mattel would have made that also a cloth material so you can kind of put the hood over his head. But man, the detailing and the sculpting on this is pretty amazing and pretty badass. You can see the gauntlets there on his left and right wrist. And you can see his wrist have the swivel articulation. It's awesome to see Mattel put this much articulation on I wouldn't want to say cheap, but an affordable figure, a 12-inch one nonetheless. But I thought they did such a good job with this figure because you can also get knee articulation, leg swivel. The knee articulation is something I wish they would have done with the Titan Hero series for Avengers. Hopefully Hasbro steps it up. I don't think they will because I saw some of the Endgame Titan Hero series figures leak. They look like it's pretty much the same thing as last year, just with new characters. But on the back, you can see his boots have the Shazam logo, which is pretty badass. See it on the other boot as well. Paint sculpt, it looks like it was pretty awesome too. It looks like I didn't see any paint bleeds on this figure. Overall, I thought they did such a good job. I'm stoked to find this. And I'm stoked to pose this on my shelf relatively soon. And also looking forward to do some stop motion with this because with this much articulation, I can think of a few things I can do with this figure. And now for some size comparisons, here we have the TrueMoves 12-inch Shazam movie figure next to the Marvel Legends Captain Marvel movie figure from the Kree Century Build-A-Figure line. Obviously, these don't scale with each other, but I thought it'd be nice to see the original Captain Marvel, aka Shazam, I know that much, next to the Captain Marvel of today. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm actually looking more forward to the Shazam movie than I am the Captain Marvel movie. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to both movies, but I'm really looking forward to Captain Marvel's scenes with her binary force, or binary form, I should say. Those scenes should be pretty dope, but I'm kind of curious to see how DC does with Shazam. Don't have high hopes, so hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully it's actually pretty good. I don't know. Let me know what you think, YouTubers, in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this movie figure. It's nice to see some new movie figures coming out for the DC universe. Let me know if it hits your Walmart stores yet. If not, feel free to type in the UPC code and see if it's around any of your areas.
AM to the PM, PM to the AM. You have super strength.